I'm going deep into the void.
Free fall. We've simulated it. Free fall.
Hey guys, Chris from Daddy Mac Dies here and DiscDyeing.com, and I figured today we could go over a quick tutorial on doing a shaving cream dye. Now this is probably the easiest and cheapest way to dye a disc. It requires probably the fewest amount of materials and time. So let's get right into it with the stuff you're going to need. I got my, I'm going to use a Fusion Truth here to dye a nice white premium plastic disc. I got my DiscDyeing.com dye bed. If you need one of those, we have those on the website. So just some whatever shaving cream you want. It doesn't really matter. Usually the white foam. I don't know. I haven't used the gel stuff, so I don't know how well that works. Some kind of skewer, stir stick, popsicle stick. It doesn't really matter. Just something to stir the shaving cream up with. I got some gloves so I don't dye my hands. I got this ruler here. It's a nice straight edge. Now, the colors we're going to use today, I think I got neon cerise pink, neon lemon zest, teal, and what else? Fluorescent pink. So that's the colors we're going to use. The other thing, I'm going to use the record player just for ease, but you don't have to have a record player. That just kind of makes things a little bit easier when we're making our cone and then when we're putting the disc down into the bed. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we need to start off with is making our shaving cream mound. Probably not, I'm going to add a little more just in case, but that should be fine. When you stir it, it kind of settles. It looks like a little bit less. Alright. So now, this is the part where I said, I'm going to use a record player. You don't have to have one. It just makes it a little bit easier. And I am just going to use this ruler here. Alright, so one thing we quickly found out is you need to secure your Frisbee to the record player. I guess I haven't done this in a while, but the friction was causing the Frisbee to slide off the record player. But I'm just going to work this thing into a nice smooth cone. And that looks pretty good right there. Set this over here. Okay. So now that that's done, we can start applying our color. Now, usually, when I do this or when I've done it in the past, what I like to do is take, one of these Q-tips here. And essentially all I do is I just dip it into the powder and then tap any of the excess off so that you don't get big clumps that drop on your cone here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with, I think we'll start off with teal blue. So I'm just going to dip it in here, tap off some of the extra, and then just kind of make this little line right here, just kind of like that. Okay, and then I'm going to come on the other side, and we're just going to do the same thing down the other side. Oops. Alright, don't use that technique. Okay. Okay, I think that's probably going to be enough. Now we'll do do Neon Cerise Pink. Just gonna come right beside it. And this will be fun because, like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. Probably, honestly, it's probably been a couple years since I've done one of these. But I thought it'd be fun to go back and do one. Okay. I might have gone a little heavy in that spot. But hey, we're gonna find out together once it's done. Alright, so next we'll move on to our, I got fluorescent pink. You'll notice that like the different consistencies in the dye, you know, some dyes kind of clump up a little more than others. Fluorescent pink is pretty powdery, so it spreads really evenly. And last is the Neon Lemon Zest.
Yo, big ups to Mers. We're cooking a little something up.
Alright, I think we're probably pretty good here. You know, you'll find out like I do. It might suck. It might be awesome. Either way, it'll be fun. Alright, so again, you don't have to do this with the record player. You can do the same thing I'm doing by just turning the disc instead of the record player. I'm going to do it this way just because I have the record player. So I am just going to start this on slow, and then I'm going to press it down nice and easy until it stops. Continue to press and turn. And that's it. I am going to let this sit. Now, I kind of have the luxury of a, you know, I have a food dehydrator, which I can kind of speed up the process a little bit. Normally, you probably let this sit anywhere between 5 and 8 hours, but I'm going to throw it in the food dehydrator so we can speed this process up and get you a result. Alright guys, you know, I think we got some really cool results here. I told you, you know, I haven't done this in a while, so honestly I'm pretty surprised that this came out that good. We used some cool neon colors, got a really cool spiral in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions about any of the things I use in the video, I'm going to try to link everything I can down in the description. Most of the stuff, the dyes, you can find at discdyeing.com. Guys, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there in the course.